So numbers just set to explode in Queensland. But here we go. Frank Packer, Richard Cook, Michael Johnson, Brad Shearer, Adrian Stott, Joel Berkeley, Spence, France, Harris, Harkin. That's their top 10. Set for a start. Nice even dispatch and away we go. BDR Machinery Production Sedan final is a go. And Nick Cook looks to get a jump around the outside.
Richard Cook really fast straight away. He'll take the lead in the back straight away. Here comes Brad Shearer. Bit of contact between the 77. They both survive, and Shearer goes hard into turn 3 now.
Brad getting squeezed up against the fence from Packer. Oh, again, he gets a right rear quarter in the front panel of Shearer's car. Sends him towards the wall, but he's holding on. He's persevering on that top side. He's got Berkeley trying to come with him.
Here comes Mr. Hanceys. Working around Michael Johnson through turn 3 and 4. He gives Shearer a bit of a shot to try and get a bit of momentum. Has to back out for now. He settles up in 5th for the time being.
So it's Cookie from Packer, Shearer, Johnson, who's moved to the top. There's plenty of drive up there. Look at the drive Shearer's gotten out of turn number 2. Packer rides a wheel, but here comes Brad Shearer around the outside. The drive on the top's enormous right now, but Cookie
Richie Cook is under immense pressure right now. Here comes Brad Shearer on the upside of 1 and 2. They're going to be side by side on the back straight away. Richie Cook holds on for the time being, but here comes Johnson now. Around Frank Packer as they head into turns 3 and 4. Johnson picks up 3rd position. Here comes Shearer once more. He slides up. Johnson now looking at 2nd position.
Shearer still persevering on the top side. Joel wants to go with Packer. Looks to the top now, but it's still Cook your leader. Johnson's on the bottom. There's nothing in this. These top 5 cars are locked together. Scotty wants into this and France, but here's Shearer once again on the outside of Cook. Hits that run in turn 4.
Oh, Packer's around!
Oh, Packer and Berkeley come together, and Packer gets on the brakes. Berkeley rejoins the field, and Packer is left stranded on the infield. And Short's going to bring on the yellows. And Packer wanted to go on with it, but for the safety of those of us on the infield, got on the brakes and pulled it up. I do not want to be up there in the steward's box with that one because I did not see it.
Yeah, it looked like Packer just got around all by himself. It was a very weird incident where he just lost the rear all of a sudden halfway through the exit turn 4.
I think he knows it. There's been no call for a rear field.
He just crossed up.
But the car unfortunately let him down. I think it was the Queensland title now that I think about it. So extremely unlucky not to have a Q1 on the door. And with that speed he's just shown in this previous race, the previous couple of laps, you can see why. So it's Cook to lead him away. Lights are out. And we're away. And Shearer gets a good jump and he's right with Cook.
And Shearer goes straight to the top side. He's going to run through 1 and 2. Brad Shearer's going to lead him down the back straight away. Here comes Johnson as well. He goes to the outside of Cook as they head through turn 3 and 4. Shearer sticks to the high side. Cook looks on the inside. Brad Shearer's lead lap number 6.
Johnson on the outside. Cook did not want to let anyone get by, and he's given him the hurry along, and he's getting caution for his troubles. He needs to swap to the outside or do something because he's going to get swapped up here by some of the faster cars coming through. Here's Joel Berkeley now on the outside. He's got plenty of grip up there. Him and Cook go side by side, and Berkeley's up in the 3rd spot now.
Adrian Stott kind of walks in the middle of 3 and 4. That cost him a little bit on the run out front straight away. Now, Shearer's got a little bit of trouble as he has the 2 car behind, but more important than that, Jarvis has pulled it up on the exit of turn number 4, and we're going to bring the yellows on again, but oh man. We won't be doing it a couple laps at a time at the moment, Brendan, but this racing, this is Fast and Furious 7. This is, it's all...
Gets the jump, and he's got Johnson right with him. He's going to probably try to stay high. And Brad's aware of it. He's going to stay up top, right on the edge of that slick stuff. There's a bit of a cushion you can sit on, and that's where Brad's driving right now, trying to make it difficult for those to go round. Berkeley wants a peek to this 2nd spot though. He's trying to work his way around Johnson. Those two battled for the Queensland title a few weeks ago. Shearer drops to the bottom, gets a hit from Johnson as they go out of turn 2. Cook's back there in 4th from Scotty and France.
The Rockhampton 2 car looking very racy at the moment. Looks like Hughes is holding on to the top side, making sure that he doesn't let the door open for the two to get past. The first 3, 4 cars all running up the top. Adrian Stockholm, the first one of those cars to run down low. The Sarah Friends and Harker having a good battle for the 6th and 7th position. And you see the 7 car down the back of the field, slowing, stopping at the outside of turn number 2. Here comes Richie Cook. He's made a move on Berkeley. Meanwhile, up in the 3rd, Berkeley fights back and takes that position though. Oh, problems on the front straightaway. Big contact there between DJ Lennon and Andrew Beaton.
Didn't see that contact, just heard the carnage. Hopefully Beato's A-okay. He's moving around in the car. The car looks like it's had heavy damage on the right-hand side.
Yep, TJ Lennon's got the whole left-hand side of the car ripped off. That's just panel damage, so that's not too much of an issue. The main issue there is for Beato, who's got some front wheels maybe pointing in the way they shouldn't, but David's gone and collected that door.
The right front wheel is all busted and pushed backwards.
Did you see that one at all, Terry?
No, it's right behind the post here. I couldn't even see him. You're saying Beato's car, and I'm looking either side, and I'm saying, where is it?
I think DJ might have got a bit out of shape coming out of 4, and
says, yeah, come down.
Beato had a bit of a run and a bit of contact.
Well, Michael and Fletcher have been busy tonight with the hook truck and the tilt tray.
So, bit of a call here. So, the 55 of Harkin is being sent rear of field for spinning onto the infield and generating the dust, which has caused Lennon and Beato to make contact. So, a big call there. But sometimes that's how it happens. You really can't see. We saw it this 2 meetings ago with heavy contact with Brad Peterson and another car up in the top right-hand corner when there was dust on the track. You just can't see. So set for a start. The call's been made. We're already over time, so we will cut laps if needed. Shearer set for the start. He's away. Johnson also gets a great start. Berkeley, Scotty and Hutcho. So down the racetrack. Oh, Cook's the big mover. And Scotty gets into the back of Cook. They straighten each other up, and I think Sean will just say, nah, sort each other out. You both did it. But they're going to stop there. And there's going to be hell to pay for that one. Scotty clear into the rear of Cook, but Cook was probably where he shouldn't be, Braden. He was a long way in there.
He was, and he's pulling to the infield here, maybe just to have a bit of a look over. I wouldn't be too surprised if he gets a bit of a slap of the wrist for stopping that car straight away under the yellow to cause the yellow, but yeah, again, Cook just having a crack there at Berkeley, and Stoddy had a great run, and Stoddy's been put back to position, it looks like. So, interesting one there. See what happens with the Rockhampton 15 car, Richie Cook.
So discussions ongoing. Smoke coming out the side of Richard Cook's helmet after that one. But anyway, that's racing. Shearer to lead them away from Johnson, from Berkeley. We've said that a few times now. So Shearer up the top. Oh, they go through that hole. It's still there. It's a mighty hole in the middle of 1 and 2. DJ Lennon in the green machine with no door panel has a flat inside tyre as well. Don't forget that. Oh, Jake Graham is well off the racetrack in the 71. But here's Johnson down the inside to Shearer. Can he fight back on that top side? We've got a side by side. We've got car around. We're going to try and stay green. This 21 machine's not going to get fired.
Oh, give us some green laps. We want to go racing out here.
So we'll see if a lap was completed. I think Johnson's going to get by Brad here.
So Seawright, the spinner down there in turn 3, missed that. He's in the middle of a big battle pack. Not sure if he had a bit of contact, but and I've just had a look at the timing. Johnson completed the move by 0.058 of a second. So absolutely nothing in it. Shearer will be absolutely fuming at that. He wants to make amends right here.
Sometimes it's easier to pass than it is to lead. Brad looking for a start, gets the car wound up. And we're away. Johnson to lead them from Shearer. And, oh, here comes Scotty. Big dive on the inside of Berkeley. Tries to get the car wedged in there, and he's got a good run, but can't commit to it. What can Shearer do? Does he have something for Johnson? He swaps Jack down to the bottom, but there's not a lot of drive there now. It's a bit slick.
Spence gets all out of shape, but they can turn him before Jarrett has issues as well in the 3 car. Meanwhile, Adrian Stoppling on the inside of Berkeley through 2, can't get it done. Berkeley and Shearer now, they're waving their own rear bumpers at each other. Shearer trying to get a run out of turn number 4, can he get it? Here comes Berkeley.
Berkeley down the inside now. So, awesome contact between the 55 and 51 in turn 4. We're going to stay green. What has Shearer got for Johnson, who's cleared out a little bit? Berkeley and Shearer need to work together to catch Johnson. Otherwise, he's going to disappear down the road as they battle. France makes a move now on the inside of... They're going to go side by side down there. Oh! And the engine's gone on France's car. Big set of sparks underneath. And the power plant of the 36 machine is gone. And unfortunately, she's going to pull it up there.
Yeah. As soon as you see that, Brendan, that is terminal. There's some body work over in turn 1 as well.
Looks like it's Berkeley's rear bumper or Shearer's rear bumper, I would say.
Yeah, I'd say it's Shearer's. It's not waving at us anymore.
So if we can get someone to collect the debris from turn 1. And unfortunately for the France team, that is a Proddy engine.
Another twist to the tail, can you believe it?
Wow, this is like that feature race day a couple of months ago. Where we were on the infield, we had on the track.
And the track's not overly rough tonight.
No.
It's not a car killer track, it's just...
grippy.
It's the end of a long season, Terry. These cars have run race meeting after race meeting, weekend after weekend, and parts are bound to fail. And they will just fail. So, a long season. Joel's A-okay, but just frustrated. The car, unfortunately, letting him down. Which what looked like a very promising end to this one. To go, and the gauntlet has been thrown. One more stoppage, and that's it. We're done. So, that's fuel to the fire for Shearer here. Because he's really got to go for it, because if there's a stoppage, that's it. So, he could only have 1 lap to do this. Lights go green and we're away. Johnson from Shearer, from Stott, Hutcho.
Hutcho's looking racing to get through 1 and 2. Stotty gets a bit of a run down the bottom side. Meanwhile, Johnson checks out from Shearer immediately. Stotty throws it hard into 3. Can he get the run down low? So far, no one's really been able to do it. He gets a great run though. He moved up into 2nd place. Shearer slaps the ball hard at 4. He goes back to 3rd, 4th, and now he's looking to move with Zach Harris. He's found himself in 5th position.
So, an unfortunate error there by Shearer. Oh, he's up against the wall again. Hopefully no damage to the number 30. Stotty up, finds himself in 2nd, but here comes Travis Hutchinson. Johnson's checked out. Who's going to be the 2nd and 3rd step on the podium? Harris is still there. Shearer is still battling for 5th spot. Laps ticking by. Entire venue with their eyes glued to this one.
Madison Harkin gets it very cross up the middle of 3. He tries to get inside of Spence. A little bit of contact there. Madison Harkin, who was sent to the rear early on the race.
Well, the tyre's finally gone on Lennon's car. It's just delaminated.
They're going to pull the 18 car to the infield. Madison Harkin now finding himself up into 7th spot and looking very quick on the inside of Spence. Scotty gets a bad run through 3 and 4, and Hutchinson's right on his bumper.
Scotty holding it down on the bottom. No one keen to go around the outside, even though earlier on it was the place to be. Looks like the truck's got away up there. Not enough running. We had too many rolling laps under yellow and the top's gone away. So Stotty holding it down on the bottom for 2nd spot. Then it's Hutchison, Harris, Shearer. White flag in the hands of our flaggy. Can't be too many more to go. I think he's going to pull it out of his this time.
It will be the white flag and 1 more lap of racing to go. Michael Johnson takes it. He's got like a 5-second lead to Adrian
Shearer's out.
Brad Shearer. His bad luck continues. He had the pace but no luck. Scotty holding on to second place. Travis Hutchinson's going to follow him through down the back straightaway. But ladies and gentlemen, from Rockhampton, give it up for your feature race winner. It's Michael Johnson. The battle for second and third still raging. Scotty's going to hold on from Hutchinson. And Zachary Harris Spence. Harkin finds his way up into sixth. Parker home seventh. Jennings, Jarris, and Ingham will round out your field.
Production Sedans, BDR Machinery, turning it on again. Michael Johnson from Rockhampton, your winner here tonight. And I didn't know which way that race was going to go. Hard luck to Brad, to Joel, to Richard Cook and Frank Packer. Any of those drivers could have won that race. And all falling foul of mechanical dramas.
No, very disappointing for them. But as he comes through turns 1 and 2, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your BWR Machinery Production Sedan feature race winner. It's the Rockhampton 2 of Michael Johnson. I tell you what, this makes you want to buy a production sedan so bad. How good is the racing out here? Every time these cars come out on the racetrack, it puts up amazing racing up. Michael Johnson finding his way back to the front straight. Hopefully he comes over and has a few words with us.